in oneness at source. And to the degree that we expand and refract from source is the degree that each individual song and resonance begins to harden and crystallize as something separate and unique. And we do this in order to play out this construct of true love, to make true love possible. For in the knowingness of us being all one and united, we can't have the same freedom and choice to love, and so therefore that love is not as passionate and powerful. We can't graduate to unconditional love without this game. We choose to enter into this drama of the polarity so that we can choose in freedom, and when we love in all source, in its highest frequencies, and we draw intimately closer for all that we are. To the degree that the angel reincarnated on earth recognizes and channels through their intention a perception of all as being divine, is the degree that the higher light is granted permission by the individual to stream forth through them in its unfiltered life essence and glory. For the individual, in realigning and connectivity with all, has broken the polarities and fragmentation and has reunited the fragments into a singular of all, and the light of life is a singularity, energy, consciousness of source and oneness, and can flow forth into this tier as such in the recognition of many as all. Individuals that are stuck out of alignment, out of aligned oneness, and are broken into splinters and fractals, languishing in oppression and bondage, that they continue to manifest through their fractured intentions of want and need, of control, of helplessness, of lust, of oppression, of selfishness. These baser energies that they are embracing, they are imprisoned to them in bondage, and they are co-creating with baser energies. They are not in control. They are enslaved. They are not free, and they are not creating actively. They are creating passively, and they are not in the dynamic beauty and glory of their song, and our heart goes out to them profoundly. The light worker is empathetically connected to all within and can profoundly feel their angelic family's pain as resonances of struggle and strain and self-imposed harshness and prisons that they placed upon each other. These brothers and sisters are struggling because they are not recognizing, they are not resonating their splendourous angelic grace and light through the perception of their space in all divine. Their lack of complete grace and recognition to all manifests their diminished angelic stature along this duality laden earthly material plane. The light worker indiscriminately bleeds deeply for the family of man, and therefore yearns so deeply to free their beloved brethren, their beloved family, from their self-imposed abuse and abandonment, an abandonment that was self-imposed through their lack of embracing their divine stature in connection to all as sacred and divine. Therefore, the light worker, those of higher resonance and grace that have been sent forth into this earthly tier, are guided through spirit with a toolbox of methods to help awaken their brothers and sisters, angels, from their self-imposed slumber and allow them to awaken and recognize their true divine splendor through all that is within. The key to all of sacred light work and its techniques is to earnestly channel through your empathic portal, give testimony, give recognition, give gratitude to the beauty. The beautiful resonance is innate within each languishing individual, within them, the self-inflicted human angel that is languishing. Give testimony and recognition to their grace and give gratitude to their song, to what they have to impart. And by broadcasting this frequency in each is to the imprisoned angel who is stuck in the facade dimension of a perspective as being other instead of all. To the degree that they broadcast that loving frequency, the light worker imparts the coordinates of the ascended grandeur of the inflicted individual's higher self. They reconnect the angel to the higher self collective. Through a momentary glimpse of freedom, they recognize the shame they've imprisoned themselves within, and they recognize their higher self and feel suddenly they are worthy of that love. They are worthy of that grace, and they were sent forth to embrace all that they are along this tier. And when executed properly through humility, through abundant love and mercy, this recognition, this giving gratitude to another's song, this resonance breaks the prevailing static that is hindering the expansive grace from bursting forth within the self and is afflicting the individual angel exactly up. In witnessing the cadence of the higher light, the suffering individual is momentarily freed in clarity from the bonds of callousness and indifference, and their inner grace and glory of all shining from them, resonating eternally within their heart, is suddenly revealed to them. And thereby the individual is briefly set free to make a choice again, a choice anew, whether to remain conflicted in shame by continuing to diminish and banish their splendorous grace by not broadcasting the essential splendor of their song through all within, or instead to take the short path, the path of intimacy, the path of life, and to widen one's vessel of perception and align it for all to be glorious within, and begin to witness the expansion of the profound angel that they are within, through the alignment with the harmonic sanctity of all, the music of all within, in their graduation to actualize true love along the many dimensions, along this tier and the earthly tier, which we are so vital in our mandate to help contribute. In mythological archetypes, this process is referred to as resurrection of the dead. All sacred light workers strive to resurrect all aspects within themselves. Their sacred brothers and sisters that have not been allowed to flourish due to self-imposed abandonment of perception of their inner sanctity and grace, through shame, through anger, through fear, through abandonment. But you are not abandoned. We are here. All await you with their arms outstretched. They await. Your shade is shut, but only it is you that cannot see. Open up the shade and witness all calling out, cheering for you benevolently. Begin to witness the expansion. Begin to witness the glory of your grace. Brothers and sisters, angels all, allow yourself to flourish in your higher grace. Graduate to the perception of your sanctity, of you as a complete actualized song, through the eye of eternity, you are there and thriving and empowered to impart to you the frequencies to master your journey through intimacy and love, a coalescing, a reunion, a harmony. We broadcast the short path, the easy path, the only is to graduate, to recognize that you are glorious. You are splendourous in your recognition of your song in alignment with all is.